Okay, Sistas fans, I don't know about you, but I am beyond done with the who the baby daddy situation is. I've been done for seasons slash years now. I mean, to me, it's not a matter about whether or not Zach is the father. I just wish the identity was known so we can move forward based on who the father is and go from there. And all these tests that are being taken don't prove Zach is the father. They allegedly prove that there's a 99.99 chance Aaron is not the father. But since his DNA wasn't involved in the testing, Zach still isn't confirmed to be that baby's daddy. Now, to be honest here, the title might be misleading, not intentionally. I think I might call this video, should Zach give Karen his DNA for, the test? But in reality, no. It should be a, look, Karen, you know what? We just need to go ahead and get this test done with my DNA. So I'm not giving you my DNA. We're going to the hospital or the doctor's office, whoever we need to go to. I'll give my DNA to the person performing the test, and we'll go from there. We'll get the results, and apparently the results are done pretty damn quickly because remember, after being taken to the hospital when she was found in the fire, what did she say when she got back? Oh yeah, well, the baby was checked on and I found out who the father was. So it seems it's done rather quickly. Let's just say 24 hours. Who cares? But regardless of how long it takes for the results to be, revealed, what needs to happen is that everybody needs to be present. That's Karen, that's Zach. Might as well throw Aaron in there too. But more importantly, Karen and Zach specifically. And the results need to be revealed to them at the same time. Because if I were Zach and I know my fiance is pregnant, I'm dealing with the crappy upbringing of my 3-year-old with a stripper. The last thing I need to be doing is signing paperwork for, financial, child support for a baby that I don't even know is mine. That's the one thing Zach really needs to get, in order. His finances. Yes, he's making a lot of money from Rise Ventures and his stock market stuff, but he needs a lawyer or an accountant or something, because to be signing away potentially tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars for a baby that you don't even know is yours is irresponsible. It's responsible that they're planning ahead so when the baby does get here, there's no confusion about, who gets what. But make sure the baby is yours to begin with. If you are a fan of My Wife and Kids back in the day, it reminds me of when Junior and Vanessa had their baby, and Junior bought just a hunk of junk for a car. And after getting it fixed up and whatnot, I think the theme of the episode there was a conversation about college education and whatnot. And, they were thinking about future like preschools and whatnot for their baby. Junior sold the car to get money to start a college fund, which in theory, it's a good idea. Junior's thinking ahead for his child's future, but his dad pointed out that, Junior, I'm proud of you for being so forward thinking, but I think you kind of crossed your wires. Think of it this way. You sold your car. Yeah, Dad. And you got a good piece of money to start a college fund for your, kid. Yeah. Who is just a baby. Yeah, got to start early. You're not wrong about that. But think about it this way. Without your car, how are you going to get to work? What if you need to take your kid to the hospital? How are you going to go out to get groceries? Like, oh, wow. So eventually things worked out. And if I remember correctly, they did get the car back. And it's just one of those situations where, I think that what Zach is doing makes sense, but he did it in the wrong order. I mean, before drawing up legal documents and whatnot for Karen's future in terms of y'all's baby, you need to first make show, and yeah, Karen, show that this is your child to begin with. I mean, yeah, if it was stated in the show, it's too early to determine who the father is. Having the paperwork is still a good idea. But Karen has gotten to the point where it's just way beyond dramatic. She's causing too much stress on her own self. And by extension, that's impacting Zach's relationship with Fatima. It's like, look, all cards, face up. We're going to the hospital. We're going to settle this once and for all. You claim I'm the father. I'll provide my DNA so we can actually get it in writing. Just because Aaron is stated as not the father doesn't mean I'm the father. So let's go ahead and do this and get it over with. That's what needs to happen to put it into this bull crap once and for all, because I get it. Zach is kind of showing dominance by ignoring Karen, but this is a problem that isn't going to go away. This is something that needs to be confronted. Schedule that appointment. Be present. Don't be passive. Get the results, and whatever side the coin falls on, deal with it, because this is just not it. Her constantly making threats. 1 minute, me and this baby don't need you. The next minute, I want to make sure this baby has everything it deserves by taking you for everything you have. Put it into it. And especially if it turns out you're not the father, you can truly be done with her stink ass. So let's talk about in the comment section below. Do you think Zach ought to, put up his DNA voluntarily to the doctor to perform the test and get this shit over with? Let's talk about it in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.